Hey guys, Game Boy here. Welcome back to another video. We got kiddish! This here is Daisy. I don't know where the other one's at, but we got Daisy. My baby girl. I don't know where Patches is at. She's probably hiding somewhere. We got a bunch of boxes, we just put them out, we just let them go crazy. That is Dash, and that's Shelby. I don't know why I forgot his name. So this first story we have comes from, once again, the Aliens series. So the voice actor of Ellen Ripley, her name is Sigourney Weaver, she said that she got a 50-page document. Well, the producer Walter Hill responded to this, and this is what he said. Sigourney, as she has from the very beginning, is being too modest about her proven ability to pull off the idea, which is to tell a story that scares the pants off your date, kicks the ass of a new xenomorph, and conducts a meditation on both the universe of the Alien franchise, the destiny of the character, Lieutenant Ellen Ripley. Last time I talked about the Alien series, I said, I don't know much about it, I've never played it. Alien Isolation, I'm planning on getting that. Let me know what you think, if you're a hardcore Aliens fan. So this next story we have comes from Animal Crossing New Horizons. So a company called We Are Social collaborated with Global Pride, and this is what they had to say on Twitter. Social distancing, create your own virtual parade with Global Pride Crossing. Check us out for inspiration and be sure to share your progress. Now, for those who don't know, this is they're promoting this for LGBT, and yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So yeah. Also, not really video game related, but it is very serious. There's this group. Now, I don't know much about it, so this could be wrong because a lot of people are saying allegedly that this group named Pridefall is going around doxing LGBT people. And for those who don't know what that means, doxing means where you take someone's personal information and you make it public, like their phone number, their address, where they work, what school or college they go to, everything. And they're making all of this public. Like I said, I don't know much about it, but if it is true, please be safe, my LGBT friends. So this next story we have comes from the Assassin's Creed series. Hey, you shut up! Assassin's Creed Valhalla recently got announced. So yeah, I mean, I'm really excited because I love the Assassin's Creed series. I'm actually recently playing Assassin's Creed 3. I got Assassin's Creed 3 and Hollow Knight. So yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 is kind of... It's okay. It's okay. I got it for my Switch. It's a remastered, and it's okay. And for this next story we have comes from the... Calm down. Don't talk to me like that. Dealing with him is like dealing with a fucking child. This next story we have comes from the Batman Arkham series. An update on the rumored Batman game that I talked about in my last video. So a weird website called Gotham Knights Game recently came out, and basically people are thinking that Rocksteady or whoever is, taking care of the game is dropping the Arkham name and they're putting Gotham in it. But a lot of people are making the theory that the name of it is going to be Batman Gotham Knights. And it also, according to some credible leakers, we're going to be playing as Batman's son, Damian. I'm not a big fan of Batman. I'm not saying I hate Batman. I'm just not really that much into it. I'm into the video games, but I'm not really much into the movies and the comics. So this next story we have comes from the Battlefield series. So a YouTuber with over 4,000 subscribers named Daqarie, he's the guy who correctly predicted Battlefield 1 and 5. Well, now he is saying that a Battlefield 6 is coming, and along with that, we're getting Battlefield 3 Remastered. Not only that, but Jeff Grubb, who works for something called VentureBeat, he tweeted this out on Twitter. He said this: Battlefield 6 is modern. UFC is coming. EA is making a golf game of its own again. Battlefield Bad Company Remaster that I teased years ago got canned. One of these things did come true. The official UFC Twitter tweeted out this: now boarding for hashtag UFC Fight Island. Your official UFC 251 poster has dropped. If this is true, then I guess the Bad Company remaster that we all wanted is not happening I mean, Bad Company was the first game I played in the series. So for this next story we have comes from the Bloodstained series. Now, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 has been announced. For those who don't know, Curse of the Moon is a spin-off of Ritual of the Night, or at least I think. I don't know, I haven't played Bloodstained. I know it's kind of like Castlevania. So for this next story we have comes from Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the reboot. to be specific, not the remastered or the original. So a YouTuber with over 3,000 subscribers named Modern Warzone is saying that a map from Modern Warfare 2 called High Rise is going to be coming in like a DLC pack or like an update. I don't know. I haven't played Call of Duty in a really long time. It's been at least 3 years. Anyway, he tweeted out this. He said, High Rise will be returning to Call of Duty in Modern Warfare 2019. No word on timing yet. So for this next story we have comes from the Call of Duty Black Ops series. So something has been going on. I haven't really talked about it mainly because I didn't know much about it, and I still don't know much about it. But there's this new rumored Black Ops game that's coming. And, well, a YouTuber with over 95,000 subscribers tweeted out this. His name is The Long Sensation. He tweeted out this. Continuing with the bad news, I also got word that the next COD reveal might be pushed back into August. Now, it is understandable why. I mean, I don't blame them. You know, with the coronavirus and just, you know, everything going on in the world, I can definitely see why. So, for this next story, or not really a story, I just think it's cool. An Instagram model with over 20,000 followers named Ballestero Dan, or Ballestero Dan, I'm not sure how to say that. He posted this. It was cosplay of the Trevor Belmont from Castlevania. So yeah, I just think it looks pretty cool. Moving on. For this next story we have comes from the Crash Bandicoot series. Now a new Crash game has been announced, and it's called, get this, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. You damn right. Because we haven't heard from this game in terms of new games, we haven't heard from this game in so long. So for this next story we have comes from Demon's Souls. I've never played this game myself, but I have played Bloodborne. And maybe getting Dark Souls remastered for my Switch, I don't know. Anyway, Demon's Souls has been announced as a remake. So for this next story we have comes from the Far Cry series. Now according to some sources, they're saying that Far Cry 6 is going to be announced on July 12th. Now, I've played Far Cry 3 and Far Cry New Dawn, but like I said with other games, I don't really know much about it. I play mostly Nintendo, for those who are wondering. But I don't really know much about it, other than it's owned by Ubisoft, I think. A user on Reset Era named Okabe said this. I'll say it for the 10th time here since last January. Hope y'all like riding horses and shooting while riding horses. Tropical-ish islands, helping zoos, using jetpacks, narcos, and co-op. So if you're a hardcore Far Cry fan, let me know what you think of this. So for this next story we have comes from the Final Fantasy series. Now Square Enix is restocking some of their merch on their official site, and this is going to last until July 31st. Orders are going to be shipped on October 24th. So for this next story we have comes from Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. This game just completely shadow dropped on us, and I think it's pretty cool. It's on the Switch. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I mean, I played the first one, and I think the third one, the one that takes place in the bedroom, I don't know, I can't remember which one that is. Is that the third one? It is the third one, right? So for this next story we have comes from the Hello Neighbor series. I've never talked about this, but a spin-off of this game called Hello Guest has now been announced. I don't really play Hello Neighbor, so for those who do, there you go. So for this next story we have comes from the Mario Kart series. So a user by the name of Das Vergben, he said that Mario Kart 9 would be announced this year. Now, I'm an idiot. I didn't include the entire thing on my notes. No, it was a puny burp. But yeah, I'll find the picture if I can. I can put it up for you. It was like a leaked private message with him. You can pause it if you want to read it. I'll see if I can find it. So yeah. So for this next story we have comes from the Sonic series. Now, some new merch has come out. There's a Sonic shirt, coffee mug. There's a phone case. There's just a huge sale going on for just the merch in general, including what I just listed. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. So this next story we have comes from the Earthbound series. So a Twitter user by the name of Clyde Mandolin, he tweeted out this. He said, here are some new Mother Earthbound games that are being made from the recently released Pollyanna book. Oh, even more. The last one is a set of books that have the script text from all 3 games. Now, I don't know much about Earthbound other than, you know, Ness and Lucas are in Smash, and there's a couple of spirits from their game. That's how I found out about them, through Smash Brothers. Who didn't? But some people are making the theory that Mother 3 is going to be finally localized in the U.S. Now, I think the first Mother, aka Earthbound, was localized, I think, 20 or 15 years after it came out in Japan. I think it came out for the Wii U, or was that the second one or the first? I don't know, I can't remember. I do know it came out for the Wii U. So for this next story comes from the new and upcoming No More Heroes 3. Now, at the New Game Plus Expo stream, Suda51 accidentally, come on, knowing him, he probably did that on purpose. When people called him out, because he had a green screen behind him, I guess he did that on purpose, I'm assuming, because, you know, knowing him. There was some gameplay footage of No More Heroes 3 in the background. He responded with this on Twitter. He responded with this, he said, "Oh snap, looks like an unfortunate editing issue caused a little No More Heroes gameplay footage leak." A little? Really? Now, same with most games I say here on this video. I haven't really played No More Heroes. I want to get Travis Strikes Again. It's hard to decide between so many games I want to get for my Switch. So for this next story we have comes from the Pokemon series, and a lot of fans seem to be upset. Pokemon Unite was announced, and they had a whole, Game Freak had like a whole live stream, or not Game Freak, the Pokemon company. Some people are really mad about this, because it was pretty much 20 minutes wasted. And I don't know, I haven't really seen it. I heard it's kind of like League of Legends. I've never played League of Legends. So for this next story we have comes from the Punch-Out series. Now, in an interview with Shaq News, the man himself, Mike Tyson, he said this: "Hey, listen, we're going to be starting our own Punch-Out game and our own Tyson Ranch computer game and bring it back to life, man. Bring back Mike Tyson's Punch-Out." Now, I don't know much about game development, but I think you might need to get Nintendo's permission for that, right? I think Nintendo might sue him if he does that without their permission. I really hope it's like a spiritual successor to Punch-Out. Not ARMS. Not ARMS. I don't count that. So for this next story, I'm pretty excited to talk about this. This comes from the Resident Evil series. Resident Evil Village was announced! And I'm excited. I have my own little theory. I don't know, it could be my own bias towards Chris. I've seen the trailer because I love Chris, and it could be my own bias, I don't know. But I have a theory. So my theory. So, in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, and this is a sequel to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, by the way. In Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, there was a little girl, for context, or for people who haven't played the game, there was a little girl named Evelyn, and she possessed the whole family to kill you. And yeah, spoilers on a, 5-year-old game? Evelyn is still around. Evelyn possessed Chris. I don't know how much water this theory holds. It could be my own personal bias towards Chris. I don't know. But yeah, Resident Evil Village has been announced, so I'm pretty excited. Unfortunately for me, I don't have a PS5 or an Xbox. So for this next story we have comes from Shovel Knight. So Yacht Club has made 6 new posters. I'll put a picture up. You can go buy them if you want. So yeah, there's that. For this next story we have comes from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I had a complete meltdown when I saw Min Min and Vault Boy from Fallout being in Smash. As a Mii costume, Vault Boy is not actually playable. Well, anyway, Min Min has been facing a bit of controversy. Now, this happens all the time. It happened with Hero, and understandably so. When Hero got announced and, Sakurai showed off his moves, it was understandable why people would get mad because it's broken and OP. So it's understandable why you would get mad at that. Then Banjo got announced, and now for context, before Banjo-Kazooie got announced, there was this whole debate whether he should be in over Steve from Minecraft, and a lot of people were mad. It also happened with Byleth, and I don't know, I'm kind of split on that. So for this final story we have comes from The World Ends With You. Now a trademark has been filed for this game all the way back on the 1st. Guys, that's it for this video. If you like it, leave a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. Please, wait for more. Be patient. I want to upload one video a week. So, yeah. Bye, guys.